Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the upcoming week of May 11, 2020. So we are starting retrograde season. Venus is moving retrograde. You know, Venus is all about love, creativity, beauty, romance, right? Art. Jupiter is moving retrograde, and Jupiter is a planet of like expansion and luck and miracles and things like that. And we also have Mars moving into Pisces, and so that means just work endeavors may feel a little more sluggish. They may not flow as usually as well as you would like. But keep in mind though too, with Mars being in Pisces, that means it's a great time for you to plan and to brainstorm and dream up the things that you want to see. What are the major things for my fire signs for the upcoming week of May 11, 2020, please? Okay, so angel number 259, fire signs. Look it up and see if it resonates with you. All circle suits. Wow. Money, 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 money. Money. So definitely about bringing balance to a partnership that's based on money. That's crazy because the water signs had a similar message. He is about contemplation. The two circles pine is about speaking your mind, obviously, if I'm suddenly needing to clear my throat. But right, thinking before you speak, right? Being grounded in your words before you release them into the cosmos. This is also about a younger guy, about writing, about contemplation. Look, what did I just tell you though? With Mars moving into Pisces, this makes perfect sense, right? He ain't doing nothing. He's just getting everything together. He's thinking, he's writing it down. That's definitely Mars and Pisces type of energy. But look, this is as it relates to your money and change, right? And the endings, letting stuff go. We still in that full moon energy. Five circles dragon is about sudden luck, about things moving fast. All of a sudden things just going your way, fire signs, right? Things that you don't even see. Fires coming through, dragons coming through bringing fire, like roar, right? Suddenly making things happen. And I feel like that's like blazing a path, setting a fire to your obstacles, right? All the things that are in your way, especially things that are in the way of your money. 9 circles unicorn, letting stuff go, letting cycles in. This is about being honest with yourself. This is about psychic abilities, having the foresight. So this is you seeing something. This is deep. This is about, oh my gosh. Okay, so he's looking already. He just peeping the scene. The unicorn is about having foresight, being able to see stuff before it happens and being honest with yourself. So this is something lucky, something unexpected happening, but to your benefit, right? And you're probably even being able to see it, what it's gonna be. That's kind of cool. Okay, we got a guardian action. Okay, I'll take that. So 6 wine fire, and it's crazy. Water signs got this exact same card in the same spot too. So in clarifying the 2 circles pine, it could be again him having a woman on his mind. More 9 energy. A fire sign, right? You are a fire sign. He could be drawing from divine inspiration. For some of y'all gonna get a lucky idea, right? That allows you to make money off of it. And again, this is Mars and Pisces energy, right? He's thinking, look, suddenly change. He has this divine spark of inspiration or creativity, because the 6 wine fire can mean that as well. Again, also be careful not to burn yourself out, because mental exhaustion is also shown with that card. He could be tiring himself out thinking about a woman, thinking about his success, right? How to make this money, or thinking about a partnership. We have the 11 and then the 1 down here, so that's 111. But again, balancing that energy, that go get it energy versus letting it happen. See, he want to go get it, but he can't. Mars is in Pisces. So again, you got to let stuff come to you. Now's the time to plan, right? You can't just charge right in there. She has already done what she needs to do, but at the same time, the peacock is about success, but with setbacks later. Again, she's gotten to this far, and that's good, and she's still on her incline, but there's still other obstacles for her to address. So with the 9 bamboo willow, oh wow. So with the 9 bamboo willow and the The willow is about resilience, right? It's about healing. It's about persevering, right? Being flexible through these things. Again, everything that's happening to you, right? They want you to be able to be flexible, learn how to roll with the punches, right? Because there are certain things that are coming to an end, fire signs. With the bamboo, though, bamboo is the card of winter. It's about wisdom. It's about having successfully passed the test, right? It could be the test of life. It could be a little test for some people you're going to pass, right? It's also about being upright. So it's interesting because both of these are bamboo suits, but the willow is about flexibility, bending, right? Going with the flow, bending but not breaking. Whereas the bamboo is about integrity, taking the straight and narrow path, right? Always staying in your truth. And it's interesting that we got this card about integrity next to this peacock, right? Because that's what she's dealing with, right? How to maintain her integrity as her riches come. Now, these two together is saying you might have some issues with being flexible. You might have some issues with healing. Some of y'all could be sick or maybe a little under the weather, dealing with some things, and you could have some issues with that. And they're telling you don't even worry about it. Have some issues persevering, having some issues being flexible, having some issues with bouncing back, right? Sometimes it's just hard. And they're just telling you keep going, keep standing in your truth, keep your integrity about you. Do not sell out. Now is not the time. Also, it's a time to contemplate. That's more that energy of contemplation, right? Now is not really the time to act, to charge right in. Gather all the information that you need in the meantime, in between time. Now look at this. You got the peach. So again, for some of y'all, it could be love. There could be a love interest. Again, the masculine energy is really trying to figure out what he's gonna do about this situation with this girl. She has enough. She has more. He don't really have all that. He's a good guy. He's younger. He's nice. He's poetic. He's philosophical, but he don't have what she got. And he's trying to figure out how you're gonna reconcile that. So in clarifying the 5 circles dragon, look, not one but 2 tortoise cards. So they are emphatically saying, be patient, fire signs. Patience is key. Slow and steady wins the race. It's like here. Contemplate, think. Take the time to just observe. Let stuff come to you. Peep game, peep the scene. That's what they want. They don't want you just sitting and just not doing nothing. No, they want you to peep. They want you to observe everything and how it's planned out, right? They saying it's something good that's coming to you, and they want you to be able to see it before it happens. Also, the obstacles that are coming, they want you to be able to see that before they come too. 676. 6 circles peach, about romance, beauty, creativity, abundance, right? She's the divinely feminine card, but at the same time, remember, Venus is moving retrograde, so there could be some issues with that. That's fine because it's near the fire card. No problem, right? They may just want you to take a more mature stance on it, making sure that you're giving away. Usually it's like you're not giving away too much, but this is saying also don't be selfish as well, because the peacock can also represent indolence and laziness, right? Kind of a hoarding mentality. So be careful of that. And then again, sandwich with the 7 bamboo tortoise. So I feel like that is just saying they want you to be patient. Luck is coming in. Something big is coming in, right? It is unexpected. It has to do with money. That is emphatic there too. But they really want you to be patient. Take this time to pamper yourself. Take this time to go inward and to align yourself with, align your outward desires with your inward desires, right? The ego versus the heart, right? Because she's soft and she's protected, right? Those 2 shells are around her. She's protected. She good. Ain't nothing, gonna get to her, but it's gonna take some patience and realizing that she's protected. Okay. So the last card, look at that, white next to heaven, and it's the last one. Drastic new beginnings. 1 wand entering. I love this. So some of y'all are entering a phase where you are becoming more psychic. You are becoming more intuitive. That's what they want. That's all part of the course, fire signs. That's exactly in alignment. They also want you to be honest, again, with the new doors that you are opening. Yes, okay, so barriers are being lifted. But make sure that just because that door is open, that's the door you want to go through. Bam, right? Because just because all of a sudden doors are unlocked don't mean that those are doors that benefit you or doors that you actually want, right? Just because you can do something don't mean that you should. And that keeps coming again with this contemplation energy, right? Just because all the doors open don't mean that you want to go through them. Be mindful of that. That is beautiful. Be honest. Use your intuition. Last 2 cards. I love this. Love this. The white and the heaven. This is the sign of divine intervention, divine assistance, divine help. Everything going your way. The 9 wand heaven is the best card in the deck. It represents the completion of cycles, right? We just wrapped up this full moon in Scorpio. Perfection, right? Everything going exactly how it's supposed to. Literally, this is the work of God, goddess. Next to the white, which is a blank slate, which is the angelic realms helping you. It cannot be more divine than this. I love this, divine new beginnings, but you got to wrap some stuff up first. I love that. Okay, so back to the fortune telling book, because we love that. And fire signs, we gonna start with, sorry, shaking it, Leo. And she gonna shake it like a red nose. Remember that song? So Jack of Spades is a well-intentioned man. I love that, because look at the first card that we pulled. I told you the 2 circles pine, he was a good guy. You may be visiting a doctor or having a meeting with your bank manager or a lawyer. You will experience relief. You may be passing exams, bam, told you that, or winning a trophy or an award. You may instead see good results after you survive a test in time. Reversed, you will be faced with ordeals that you will only overcome with arduous effort. Okay, so it's going to take work. We talked about that, right? So if you're going to have some issues, you're going to overcome them. It's just going to take work. But I told you about passing exams. I told you about the trophy and an award is, I feel like it may not be literal. It is a divine reward, right? For having passed a challenge in time. I love this. Let's get back into the buttons. Shall we, Leo? Okay. So with that, sorry. A lot going on. Ooh, y'all got a lot of black buttons, a lot of dark buttons, and 1 brown. So there's light at the end of the tunnel, Leo, right? There's light at the end of the tunnel. This guy is a really good guy, if this pertains to you, right? This represents like a halo, again, because there was a very angelic presence in the general reading. So that is good news to come. That it portends very good news, almost a royal, regal sense. With all these other black buttons, so again, there could be some dark energy around you, Leo. Don't let that pull you in, right? Think about black is also, it's a void, but it also represents all the possibility as well. Remember, doors are opening. And when you open up a door, what is it usually? Black, right? Empty, blank. It represents possibility too. So see the light at the end of the tunnel. See the glass half full, not half empty. These last 2 buttons, gray. Again, still dealing with some of the shadow aspects of the Scorpio full moon. So clearing those out, clearing out your fear. Why are you scared of the blackness? Why are you scared of the dark, right? It represents infinite possibility. Also, the last button, it's like a brownish, tannish color, right? And it's slightly marbled. You got to look close. So I feel like they want you to, again, see the beauty in things. Be aware of things that don't sound right or look right, right? Things that seem like they are too good to be true, particularly as it comes to this man that they're saying. Also, again, listen to your intuition. Listen to yourself. Make sure that you are not going against what you know to be true. Okay. All right. So next up, we got Aries, the 10 of Diamonds. A journey, Aries. A journey, meeting, or reunion and financial luck will appear likely. Someone from your past will contact you with romance in mind, but you may shun them. The 10th of the month, 10 weeks from now, or October should bring renewed optimism. Reverse. You may be wasting your time on undeserving people. Recognize them sooner rather than later. Man, remember I told you that in the general reading. Remember we said that. Just because the door is opening up suddenly don't mean that it's a door that you want to go through. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Financial luck is all in the cards. We already said that. Let me get to these buttons because now I'm just nosy. Ooh. Okay, Aries. So look at all this gold. Look, you got the lion. Wow. So these are drastic new beginnings, but they want you to be impactful. They want you to be forceful, right? They want you to know your worth. They want you to charge in and know that you're supposed to be sitting at the head of the table, Aries. That's what they want you to know. That comes along with your financial luck. Don't be afraid to go to battle. Again, don't be afraid to roar for what you know you believe. Going back to the basics. Again, shiny new beginnings. A, B, C, right? Starting all over. Sometimes that's the best course of action, right? When you wrap something up, to just scrap it. You starting a project and it ain't working, sometimes you just gotta scrap it so that you can get exactly what you want, right? And not be held back by the old, because sometimes it's too much old mixed in with the new to where you can't work with it no more. Also, silver. So I feel like there's somebody in your life, Aries, that may be trying to make you play second fiddle. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for second. Recognize that when you are number one, there's no need to focus on the things that happened in order for you to get that. You see what I'm saying? Focusing on the past, focusing on the chinks in your armor, focusing on the things that you had to go through. Once you reach that phase, let it go and just walk confidently into your future. Okay, and last but not least, Sagittarius, Queen of Clubs. Okay. I mean, that's not a club. That's a spade. Just playing. An unscrupulous woman. A dangerous female gold digger could disrupt your plans. She may be widowed, divorced, or unhappily married. You need to keep a safe distance from destructive forces, especially in October and November. And remember, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Reverse, a cunning woman who creates conflict and gossip may become a dangerous enemy. That's interesting because most of the cards we had like 3 women and only 1 man. So this is just telling you to be alert of women who may be trying to undermine you, right? Who may pretend to be helping you, but they actually not, because they see that all of this luck is coming down for you and all this money is suddenly flowing into your life. So they want you to take a mature stance on things, right? Understand that you are regal. Understand that there are certain things that you might be going through, Sagittarius, now that are tied to your past life, right? That are tied to things that you've done in your past life. They want you to realize that life is not linear, right? Everything is a cycle. It's cyclical game, essentially, right? You start all over again. And that is also how karma works as well. They want you to make sure that you are not fooling yourself, right? Keeping the blinds over your eyes for situations that you know don't serve you, that you know ain't right, but you are in denial about them, right? Falling for fool's gold. Bam! Especially when it comes to a partnership, right? Or something that you're working on. Again, you just looking at a straight line, like, okay, it's just point blank period. It's to the point, but it's not. You need to listen to your intuition because there's something that you don't see, right? And again, life is a cycle. Everything is cyclical. It is not linear. And you thinking that what you're doing is not going to come back to haunt you, but it is. So be careful, right? For good or for bad. Recognizing the luxury, seeing the luxury in the situation. So this lady could be trying to entice you with luxury too. Be careful of that. And also they want you to know that ultimately, no matter what happens, this is not to scare you. The universe got your back, right? The universe has its eye on you. You are good. You're going to come out ahead. Look in the mirror and make sure that you know who you are. And when you know who you are, all else is, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Everything else will just fall into place naturally, Sagittarius. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Peace out.